Because I'm a control freak. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. What is this cancer situation? I don't believe in it. I was always that person. It's like mind over matter. And so I didn't appreciate people telling me what they were going to do. I wanted to know, and I wanted to know why, and I wanted to know what was going to happen when and how long I was going to take to deal with this. I didn't want to still today be dealing with it. I wanted to be done. So I don't use that survivor title haphazardly, because I'm not survivor yet. I still have to go, once a month, every 6 months. I have to be tested for, I have to have a mammogram or ultrasound, or, it's still there, They check everything, they check my bones, they want to make sure it hasn't gone anywhere else. So I don't like people to say survivor just haphazardly, because if you are not 5 years free and you don't have, you're still on medicine, you're not done. I'm not done. So I did my research because I want to know how to get myself together, because I take care of things. I take care of things and people. That is my problem. That's what's so emotional. My family had no clue. It wasn't until well into my to my treatment that I actually expressed it to my mom, and I said, hey, my good days, everybody's asking me to cook and babysit. How do you see anybody bring a meal for me or seeing how my kids are doing? None of it. And I said, they don't call and check on me? But I was always the one that got to fix everybody. Everybody calls me to fix everything. And she told me, maybe because you have been there for everybody, nobody knows what to do for you. So I resolved in that. I'm not happy with it, and I'm human, but I've resolved to knowing that I did it to myself, taking care of everything and everybody. No, they didn't know. I had made them disabled by doing everything for everybody. So who's going to take care of me?
When we were talking, you told me that when you went to the support groups,
They were fake.
they were fake. But you also said everyone's like, well, my husband this and husband that.
I didn't have that support. My husband, had to wash my hair. They were always upset. Support groups, which I'm hoping to change. That is one of my goals, is to change the way support groups are structured. Because I went there for real stories. I wanted to know how many people have to wear Depends because you can't, at 45, because you can't control your bodily functions because chemo doesn't give you sensation in certain areas, or you don't have control of your bladder, or none of the above. So they didn't talk about that stuff. I was going there because I thought I was losing the battle. I thought, what's wrong with me? How come I have to wear Depends at 45? How come I have this vertigo? How come I'm hallucinating? Or I thought everybody was trying to kill me at one point. And the doctors don't tell you this stuff. It's so frustrating, because when I would approach my doctor, hey, I can't control any of my bodily fluids or not fluids. And they said, oh yeah, that'll happen. And I said, wait a second, I read everything. It's not there. I didn't see that. I said, hey, sometimes I hallucinate. The walls get longer. If I'm going to the restroom, it was like an endless wall. I couldn't get there. I kept holding on to it. Says, oh, that'll happen. You get chemo brain and you'll think people are trying to do something to you. And I said, hey, I didn't see that. You gave me all these pamphlets. Where was that at? Wasn't there, because they don't tell you unless you ask, and it's so unfair.